welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Dhruvie Khanna and welcome to Vlogmas day 21. And today I'm here with a book video. This time I'm going to be talking about books for kids, like not kids actually, for preteens and even for teenagers. But I think teenagers are more into you know romantic and mystery novels. And this is basically the books that are without any adult rated stuff, like nothing, family books I would say. So yeah, and if you're like 11, 12, 13 or even 14, you should read these books. I read them when I was like 11 or 12. So yeah. So firstly, I'm going to be talking about books by Sudha Murthy. And if you don't know Sudha Murthy, she's a very good child author. And she was my favorite author when I was a kid. Even till date she is, but I have stopped reading her books now. But she's a really, really great author, plus really great human being. And I was on this spree where I only used to read her books. So yeah, I love her. So first book I'm going to be recommending is The Magic of the Lost Temple by Sudha Murthy. And it's a mystery book for kids. So it's like of this girl Nooni who visits her grandparents in Karnataka, if I'm not wrong. And she's just doing stuff there, and one day she goes to a forest and she stumbles upon a well, and there's this mystery there. There's this a mystery. It's a mystery place, and she finds things there, and it turns her life, and stuff happens. It's a very good mystery book. I would totally recommend it. And then Sudha Murthy has also written these books where there are a lot of stories in one. And her the book I have read in that, it's like a plot where the kids visit their grandma, and the grandma is telling them stories, and stories of their visit. And there are different stories, and that's a really good plot. I haven't seen it in any other books. If you read it, you'll know what I'm talking about. So let me recommend a bunch of those ones. How I Taught My Grandma to Read, The Magic Drum and Other Stories, and Grandma's Bag of Stories. These are the three books that have a lot of stories, and it's really good because you get to read so many stories in one book. They're literally moral stories also, and then middle mystery also. They're really good books, so I think you should read it. Next book is The Fairy Chronicles by J.H. Sweet and Tara Larson. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the names right, but it's a really good book. It's like a novel, and even today you tell me to read it, I would read it because it's a really good book. So what happens in here is there's this girl, I don't remember the name, I just remember upar se hua kya tha, so I'm gonna tell you that. So this girl, she lives with her parents or something, and then once her grandma visits her, and it's her birthday or something, I don't know, but her grandma visits her, and her grandma is really weird. She finds her grandma really weird, and her grandma asks her to go with her to her house, I guess. Yes, something of that sort happens. And she goes with her, and then there's this journey described when she sits there in the grandma's car. So her car is of green color, and she always forgets her handkerchief, I guess, and she has always kept it behind her only. It's really funny, okay, in starting. Even the whole book is funny because grandma is a really weird creature, but you can't think कि मतलब होता क्या है, वो उसको क्यों लेके जा रही है अपने साथ. And मतलब it's she's going to tell her the biggest secret of her life and she's gonna be in shock. You got to read it. The next book which I'm gonna recommend is The Children of the New Forest by Frederick Marryat. So this book is like really old. It was published in 1847, I guess. Yeah. So its plot is in the English Civil War, where like 4 children are orphaned and they are forced to attend a refugee camp with a poor woodsman in the New Forest. The forest called the New Forest, and it's about their adventures, the things they do because they're kids, they don't know anything and stuff like that. It's a really good book. I surely recommend. Okay, the last book which I'm gonna recommend is The Best Days of My Life. This book, I think I've read it twice or thrice. I love this book. So it has all the famous personalities' childhood. Like not the whole childhood maybe, but like a good incidents from it, and it's a really good book. You couldn't get bored of reading it over and over again. It is Einstein. I think it had, I don't remember now because I read it back when I was 12 and now I'm gonna be 16, so yeah, deal with it. But it's a really good book. I still remember I hyped it up in the whole class because I read it in the library and I hyped it up. It's a really good book, like 100 on 100. You should totally read it. Yeah. So I guess guys, that's it for today's video, and I hope y'all got some good book recommendations. And yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Do like, share, comment and subscribe to Numbers Notifications so that for every single time I post a new video. And I love you guys. Hugs and goodbyes.